Hi, my name is Brent Osborn, and I'm doing this video for the Digital Principalship Award. I was nominated by a community member of mine. First, I wasn't going to do the application or this video because of the time. And our job is so time demanding that when you give your time, you really show value to something. And I tell my kids all the time, give your blood and your money, like it doesn't hurt, because you'll always get more, but you give your time to something that means something. So, but I decided this is a great opportunity for me to reflect, to look at my practice and how I do it, and can I be better at it. So I decided to do it. Am I a digital principal? I'm not sure, because I'm not sure exactly what that means. I can tell you what I do, and that what I believe. I believe that technology is critical today for our kids to learn. I believe that it's imperative that my staff have every resource available to them to do the job that I've asked them to do and that their community has asked them to do for their kids. And they do that, and they do that at amazing levels. I use social media as a means to communicate with my students and my staff and my community. I blog, I tweet, I use Facebook, and I use those in different ways to reach different parts of my community. Technologically, I use this camera as a good example as it moves. It's attached, and so my teachers in math and science and English use this as a way to watch themselves teach and reflect on their practice. So as they teach and they walk around the room, this is tracking them, recording them, and then immediately uploads to a protected site where only they can watch those videos, which is so cool, because then they get to sit and reflect on their practice, how they can be better. And only if they want to does it get shared with others across our departments as well as across the state. What's great is they do. They want to share, and they upload it, and they share great lessons and great ideas, and they get better because they reflect together. I use technology in many things that I do, whether it's a staff meeting or otherwise. But I also am a big fan of Post-it notes and whiteboards and books on paper. So am I a tech everything guy? The answer to that is no. But what I am is a provider of technology for my staff, whether it be all the clickers that I have for my math department, whether it be when I got here 3 years ago, there were no computer carts and mobile labs. Now we have three mobile labs of laptops. We have 2 mobile labs of iPads. And we're not a big school. What it is I have teachers that ask to do great things, and it's my job to provide them the resources to do the great things for kids, so the kids can learn at unprecedented levels. And we have had a lot of success academically, and that's a product of some great teachers that do great work. One of the things that that I really hold on to, something that I really strive for, is that I believe kids should code, all kids. And so we do participate in the code, week of code, but more importantly, we offer coding classes here, something that I didn't have when I started here a few years ago. And we're heavy in robotics, but not like you would think when somebody says their school's big in robotics. They do maybe first robotics and stuff. What we did is I created a robotics competition locally here where every kid can be a part of robotics. It's not depending on how much money you have to do robotics. So you have the $10,000, $20,000 robotics program where they have this massive robot, and there's one kid working on it with their dad or an engineer, and 8 kids on the sideline watching. We don't do that here. What we do is every kid's got a robot, and every kid's coding and programming and problem solving, and that's what coding is about, and that's what robotics is about. We started a program that does that. We have a competition we host for that, and there are tons of districts in our area, middle school and high school, that compete and have fun. And we train the teachers and give them free robot to start off with and get started in the program, and it works excellent. So am I a believer that I'm some super digital principal? No, I don't believe that. Do I believe that I'm a provider for my staff? Yes, without a doubt. I think that's my job. My job isn't to be a superstar hashtagger. My job is to be a provider of resources for my staff and for my students to meet their academic goals. And so I believe I have done that. And so I honor you with this video, and hopefully the reflection has been good for me as well. Thank you.